Hello everybody, it's Andrew Hutchings, and I am really on a spree bringing you guys videos while I actually do some things I'm going to talk about in this video. And this is actually an amazing thing, and when you take advantage of it, it can really change your life. So most people think that to think about something, you have to actively think about it. Say you have a take-home test at your university. They think you have to open it up, look at it, think about it, focus on it. Or say you have a decision to make in life. They think you have to think about it. Now, you do, but you also don't. Something you can take advantage of is the fact that after you first expose yourself to it, whether it's a test or knowing that you're in a certain situation, whatever the problem is or whatever it is that you need to figure out, solve, decide, or whatever, if you know what that is, you can actually not consciously think about it and let your subconscious think about it while you do other things. So even though this applies to a lot of things, I'm going to talk about it in the context of like a take-home exam or a homework assignment, because it's easier that way. Say you have a homework assignment. I'm actually at fault because I'm done with school now, but I was often too lazy to even open things up ahead of time, so I would typically open them up right before they were due. But when I was really on top of things, I'd make sure I gave myself like a day or two, like I'd open something up, I'd look at it, and then I'd wait till like right before it was due. And even though I wouldn't be actively studying for it or thinking about it or anything, once you open it up and you see what the questions are, you can go about your day and do whatever you're doing, and your brain is actually thinking about those things and figuring them out. Then when you go back to it, it's going to be much easier. I guarantee you that if you have a test, or whatever your thing is, easier to measure if it's a test, and you open it up a week ahead of time, look at all the questions, and then forget about it, focus on other stuff 100% of the time. You don't even spend 1 minute thinking about it. Now I know maybe it will just randomly come into your mind, but for all intents and purposes, you don't spend any time at all thinking about it until a week later, and you have 20 minutes to complete it, and versus not exposing yourself to it a week before and only having that 20 minutes. You will do way better, because your brain was actually using all that time during the week to think about that without you realizing it. So often when I have things in life, I actively have to do a lot of stuff, but say I leverage this. So like right now, for example, even though I have looked at all of the possible data for how I'm going to get to a different country, and I've looked at all my options for certain things, and I'm thinking about maybe going on a vacation to Turkey because I have to go through there, I'm delaying purchasing my tickets and stuff until my subconscious does some thinking, and then I'm going to consciously think about it again and come to my final decision like a day later. I do the same thing all the time with all sorts of things. If you think you've come to a decision on something, give yourself like an extra day. Don't think about it at all. Or 2 days or 3 days or whatever, how much time you can afford yourself. Let your subconscious do lots and lots of thinking and then come back to it and really figure it out. It's so important. I don't know if it's really that unknown of a thing nowadays, but I figured I'd make a video on it, because I could see a lot of people thinking like, oh no, you're just ignoring it or whatever, you're being lazy. No, you actually really want to do this. And thinking about it consciously does not replace thinking about it subconsciously. Your subconscious works way better than your conscious in a lot of ways. So if you were to consciously think about it for a week, you would have a worse outcome than if you let your subconscious think about it for a week and then you give your conscious time to think about it. Now, of course, if you don't give your conscious mind enough time to think about it, then you're not going to do as well. But you got to give your subconscious and your conscious mind adequate time to do their thinking. You don't only need enough time for your conscious mind to think, you also need enough time for your subconscious to think and then integrate everything. And you should optimally go to sleep and have a separate day, because when you're sleeping, it's going to be integrating things. And then when you wake up the next day, you'll be able to reach a better conclusion or outcome or whatever, decision, whatever it may be. I hope you like this video. You can hire me for training, advice, consultations, plans, etc. Looking big. Not huge, but yeah. I don't like how my biceps have been looking, but admittedly, I have not been working out much. They don't have the best peaks right now, but I mean, when you're not working out much, so you can hire me for training, consultations, plans, coaching, etc. Same thing with diet, same thing with supplements, but you cannot hire me for medical advice, but you can hire me to consolidate medical information, put it all in one place, along with my opinion to help you make the best, most well-informed decisions about your health. You can also hire me to tutor you in like organic chemistry, biochemistry, chemical biology, whatever advanced biochemical stuff you're having difficulty with, or maybe you just want to learn about it and you don't have to do it for school. I can help you to learn about it. I can teach like a whole organic chemistry class in 1 week. It's really not difficult. I think I had mentioned in another one of my videos, usually classes that take 10 weeks really only take 1 day. It's just, school is designed for the dumbest people there are. Most people aren't that smart. School is designed so that pretty much everyone who signs up can pass the classes, get through it, and get a degree. It's actually harder if you're intelligent, because then you'll have issues with the professors. It's easy if you're stupid and just a blind sheep and just go through the program exactly how it's designed. It's not designed for intelligent people. It's not designed for Albert Einstein. Einstein would probably have some very big issues, possibly even not graduate at all. Luckily, I'm not Einstein, so I did graduate barely. Yeah, not quite his level, but I mean, I shouldn't say that, because that's putting myself down. And he was a physicist, and I'm not a physicist, so can't really compare exactly. But yeah, if you're interested in biochemical things, I would love to teach you, and I need money, and you need a good teacher, so it would benefit us all. And check out my Instagram, natural_true_fitness. Check out my website, andrewhutchins.org, and give it a like, and a comment, and a subscribe. Check out my other videos. I've got like 250 fitness videos, and probably like 40 videos on other topics. And let me know what you think about me making videos on non-fitness topics like this. I like making videos on whatever I like making them on. Originally, the channel was just for fitness, but it's like, why not just make whatever videos I feel like? Hopefully it doesn't detract from it being a fitness channel, but I think you can scroll past the non-fitness. I mean, most fitness channels have so many videos that are like Natty or Knots or talking about drama, that my actual good, informative, non-fitness videos detract from my channel a lot less than those drama videos detract from other fitness channels. So instead of making drama videos, I'll just make you other videos on other topics that are actually good videos, and I don't think it should detract from my channel. New filming location, because my phone is at 10% battery, and I plugged it in and I found a place I could set it up. You see my mirrors of infinity, because if you go in them, they reflect off each other. That is where greatness cleans itself off. I'm just joking. But I'm not joking because that's my shower.